I know it's, wait, hold on, something's missing. Oh yeah, I forgot to wear plaid. Yeah, that's right, I'm wearing a hoodie and another hood thing on together. That's right, because I can. Yes, good update is my concussion is still recovering, and yes, so I'm gonna be a little silly. And no, there's nothing I could do about that, okay? And no, I'm not wearing sunglasses, I really should, but you know what? I said F, capital F, it. Why? Because I'm a stubborn person. Plus, I think this lighting makes me look a little bit better. No, wait, the spooky lighting last night was so much better for story time! That's right, it's paranormal story time. You see the plaid, you know what's happening. This one's probably going to be a little bit shorter. Maybe, I don't know, I talk a lot, you know that. Why do you think I do such long videos? But you like it. This adventure of Ash, had to do with a sleepover. That's right, I went to someone else's place that was a little spookier. And I mean that as in there was a ghost there, not that their place was spooky like Halloween decorations. Now, it started off like any other sleepover, you know, it was just me and her, and we had a great time, and oh my goodness, it was so much fun, literally, all the fun. And we had, what was it, like the Claire's or the icings, you know, stores, like they had that body glitter stuff. I think it was blue raspberry with glitter. Oh my gosh, the roll-on glitter! Anyways, besides the nostalgia of the whole situation, so we were just goofballs, silly goofballs, and I believe I was around the age of high school, so woohoo, or at least outside, I don't know, I was still young, we were both young, we're kids, you know, but I was a little older. We were gonna sleep in separate bedrooms, that's how the sleepover was happening, so I was going into the spare room, and she was going into her room. So the spare room and her room are next to each other, like literally down the hall. And now we are there with the two adults, you know, but they were all the way across the other side. So we're the only ones with a hallway. Keep that in mind. One's like, okay, time for sleep. Okay, time for sleep. So she's laying in the other room. Both of our doors are closed. I'm in the spare bedroom, and here is where it gets a little weird for me. Oh, side note, my friend is deaf, so she takes out her hearing aids before going to bed, so she can't hear anything, but I heard everything. It started off me laying in bed, and I'm one of those people that has a little bit of trouble falling asleep in places I'm unfamiliar with. So I'm trying to get all like cozy and, you know, comfortable, and then I start hearing things in the kitchen. And so I assumed it was the adults, one of them at least, right? But it's like I heard voices, like, and I was like, okay, so talking, I can't understand what they're saying. Like, I can't. So it's like mumbling, but it was like at a level where you would be able to understand what they were saying. And yeah, the walls were, you know, probably thin, but it didn't sound like any of the adults that we came with. So one flag is I'm not hearing voices from people that I knew I came there with. So now I'm getting freaked out, like, oh my God, are we broken into? But no one else was getting up. No one else seemed to be freaked out, because I guess it just might be me, right? Now, here's the thing. It went from the kitchen, like it didn't sound like they were making anything, it just sounded like they were moving things around. And then the noises kept getting closer to the hallway where my friend and I were sleeping, or trying to sleep. I could not understand, but I was getting the feeling, like, you know how you get that like feeling, like, wait a second, something's not right. I get that intuition a lot. And the vibe got even worse because this person started trying to open our bedroom doors. That's right. They came down the hallway and started jingling door handles. I heard her doorknob jingle, 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 and then nothing. And then I heard footsteps again. Toward my door. My door! Jingle, jingle, jingle. And I can see shadow, like of someone's legs, feet, right there, and had this much space under the door. I'm laying in bed going, oh no! Because I'm like, who's trying to get in my room, man? I mean, at least knock, dude. And it got cold. Like, I could feel coldness coming from under the door and up to me. Like, and that's weird. So I covered my head with my blanket and I just kept mumbling to myself, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. You know, and then it kind of stopped and it walked away. And that was it. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I did fall asleep and I had a weird dream. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it just was like really weird to me. I did wake my friend up the next morning and I asked her if she heard anything. And my friend looks at me and goes, you know I'm deaf, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, so only I heard that. Got it. So I told her my story. And she was like, what? No, must have been my aunt or checking on us. I don't believe it was her aunt. I don't. So she asked. The adults looked at us and went, no, we slept the whole night. That's right, kiddos. It was a ghost. Ah! I mean, it was a very rude ghost. I mean, at least knock, dude. Quit trying to get in my room. Gee, Willikers, somebody's in here. I'm getting silly again. So that was my story. I had heard things talking and walking down the hallway and messing with my door handle of all the doors handles of the bedrooms. And I saw feet. I saw a shadow figure type thing, like someone was actually there. So that's really weird.